everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. Before we start, Isiam, do you mind seeing if I am going live in Instagram? We were having some problems with Instagrams once again. And then, so what we were doing is we were doing the live right beside us with our phones, and
No,
it didn't. No, I'm not going live. Okay,
no.
no problem. So that's good to know. So at least we can. And streaming is Yam failed. Yours failed too. So I am not streaming.
No, not
Okay.
not Instagram.
Okay, sounds good. So then maybe what we can do is I can send the information to you guys later on to Instagram. Okay, so how are you doing, Isiam?
Good, Rafa. Thank you for asking. Hello, everyone.
So if you guys don't know now, no owe us. If you don't owe us, it's all good. If you owe us, pay back now. If you don't know us, my name is Rafael Lopez, and I am right now in Canada. I'm originally from Mexico, and right beside me is my sister. I am a quantum healer, and I have quite a few techniques under my sleeve to be able to help you to understand, as an example, why something is it's not a healing. In like one of the things that I'm focusing right now is to help people with unexplained chronic pain. So are these are the people that perhaps go to the doctors, they have different things, and then the doctors say, like we check your test results are fine, you're good. I don't know where the pain is coming, or we don't know why this is happening to you. And so pretty much that's where um, I go and I tap into your energy. I discover what's the root of the underlying reason why that's happening to you. Okay, so Isiam, do you wanna share with the audience that the people that don't know us a little bit about you?
Hi, I'm Isiam. I live in Mexico, and I'm an energy healer.
And we are brothers. I mean, we kind of look like we are twins. When we were growing up, they were saying, "Are you guys twins?" And I'm like, no, I'm the youngest, and she's the next one, right? We are four in total, three living. Okay, so today we're gonna delve into the childhood wound that touches many heart systems, and this one is the abandonment. Okay, but before we start, I wanna thank you guys for being here. Remember to like and subscribe for the people that are on YouTube, okay? And also, while we are doing the live, please make a comment to see who you are so we can say hi to you. Unfortunately, this software doesn't show who are inside, show us how many people are up there, but it doesn't show who they are. So by you saying hi, we can say hi to you, okay? So, Isiam, should we begin?
Let's begin. before before that, Rafa, I want to acknowledge that abandonment can be a delicate and emotional topic. If you ever felt the weight of abandonment in your past, I want you to know that you are in a safe space to explore and heal. And today, we're going to embark on this journey together.
That's correct. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Isiam. So let's start by defining what we mean by abandonment. Okay, this is going to be in the context of the childhood wound. Okay, so it can manifest in various ways, as we know. It can be from physical absence to a lack of emotional support. Now, these experiences can have a lasting impact on our ability to form meaningful connections.
Now, the abandonment wound is an absence of protection, structure, authority, and love from a parent. For a woman, it's the lack of a father figure, and for men, it's the absence of a mother who didn't care for or protect him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Isiam. You see, guys, it's a personality that lacks its own identity. Okay, it's a very poor structure, right? It's dependent and tends to create codependent relationships. So they're craving affirmations and approval from others.
As you mentioned, this wound often manifests in a lack of structure and discipline in life, resembling the need for a parental guidance in childhood. Those affected often struggle to finish what they start and easily change their minds, abandoning themselves in the process.
Yeah, you see, the abandonment in childhood can stem from parental separation to emotional neglect or the feeling of being left aside. You know. For instance, if a parent doesn't arrive on time to a childhood's, to the kid's school, right, to where the kid is obviously studying, it can be perceived as an abandonment to the kid, right? This is obviously subconscious, right? Because the kid consciously is not thinking, oh, my dad is not here yet because he had a flat tire or because he's stuck in traffic, right? The kid probably is not thinking that. What he's thinking or she's thinking is like, oh, my dad doesn't love me, and that's why he hasn't arrived and picked me up, right?
Exactly.
So those are the experiences that can happen, and then you can really trap that emotion, that wound, right?
Exactly. And this one, in my opinion, is one of the strongest because often it makes the person feel like a victim, attracting situations of abuse, abandonment, and even neglect.
That's correct. So you see, Sian, don't you think it's crucial for individuals with this wound to learn something?
Yeah, to not abandon themselves. This could start with a simple task such as starting a book and finish it. Because if you don't, every time that you don't complete something, it will bring out that wound more and more.
Yeah, so it's almost like by them not doing it, they're making it worse, right? That's
Exactly.
that's very interesting. So now, just want to make sure that you guys make sure to comment so we can also the people are watching us later. They can have different experiences, or perhaps from your experience they can learn, right? So make sure to like and share and also comment. So Isiam, why we don't focus on the healing part aspect, okay?
Yeah.
As we discussed yesterday, quantum healing techniques and NLP, so which is neuro linguistic programming,
Mhm.
offer powerful tools to release the energy that that are associated not only with abandonment but all these different wounds, right?
Yeah.
Remember, this is almost like an energy that gets trapped into that child, and then so what we do is we it's almost like if we rewrite the story, don't you think, Isiam? We find what it is and then we just release it, transform it. So this can involve things such as visualization, different exercises. So if you are curious to to see how you can release this wound, you can ask for help. You can book a session with one of us. Okay.
Exactly. And as we mentioned yesterday, let's explore how this might manifest in our physical bodies. How can we identify if we have this wound? Can you tell us, Rafa?
For sure, certainly, Tim. So you see, physically, individuals with this wound might have a very flaccid body. And you mean like, what do you mean flaccid body? It's almost like if you can, like when you hug a baby or when you grab a baby and it's so
Mm.
like nice and tender, right? So it almost feels like very tender. So when you're hugging someone, it's almost like you can merge with that person, right? It's like you're hugging the person, and then it feels like very bony, right? You just feel the bones. It's also like if the person itself wants to like hug, like it can hug themselves. I mean, I am hugging myself right now, but it is more not about flexibility. It is more about muscles. It's almost like there's no muscles there; it's more bones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay, perfect. So, yeah,
Well, I want to invite you to share your reflections or experience with these abandonment wounds in the comments. Sharing your stories can be a courageous step forward healing and may inspire others to the journey.
that's right. Okay, Isiam, you know what we were thinking? I don't think we have give the explanation about how the kids might also trap that wound. Did we say about, as an example, like when kids go to school?
Yeah, it's like when the first day of school, right? You bring the kids to school and they start crying, and maybe they felt that abandonment. They have that abandonment from the parents. It could be the first weeks, the first days, it could be really hard for them.
Exactly. Or even Isian. I don't think we mentioned it here. I think we mentioned this other one in Spanish, but correct me if I am wrong. Also, the example, like if the parents go to work, right? Let's say if the dad is going to work, let's say if you're in Acapulco and the father goes
Yeah,
to work.
if they travel, yes, if they travel for several days or even a month, that kid could start feeling the abandonment from the parents.
Yeah, correct.
That's
So
another sign.
yeah,
Yes.
that's another sign, right? So obviously, dad is doing what he's supposed to do, or mom, which is go and like work somewhere else. Could be like if you're in Acapulco, you go to Mexico, right? Or if it's, let's say, here in Canada where I am, and I am in Edmonton, and you go to Red Deer or you go to Calgary for work, right? So 2.5 hours kind of thing, or hour and a half, where you go and you're working there. For the kid, perhaps it's like, oh, my dad doesn't love me, and that's why he just leaves me, right? So
Yes.
those are the things that can happen, and how you can identify if you have this wound of abandonment.
Yes, that you as a kid you can understand that they are working or they are traveling just for work. You just feel that abandonment. It's hard for a
That's
kid.
that's correct. So yeah, is there anything else you want to share, Isiam?
Yes, I just want you to remember to be aware that you have it. That if you want to do the first step towards healing, we are with you in this journey. So together we can work on what your subconscious mind is hiding.
That's correct. And remember, guys, all these things that are happening, they're more in the subconscious level. Okay, so if you guys, Isiam, do you have the link? So if you guys don't know or haven't watched our videos about the conscious and subconscious mind, you can go back into either YouTube or Facebook, where we have explained about the conscious and subconscious mind, and so you can understand a little bit more. Or perhaps you can go into this link. That's, let me see if I have it here. um,
I
yes,
can't
you can go
wait
into this link where I made a little mini series.
for them.
Okay, thank you. Where I explain a little bit more about what's the conscious part of it, what's the subconscious, how does it work. I changed quite a few beliefs for you. It's really important for you to know about this. So you see, Siam, before we leave, I don't think we said this. I find that this Did I say already? Because the thing is, like, we say stuff in Spanish and then we say stuff in English, so I don't know. We just finished the Spanish one. Did we talk about, like, that how strong this one is for me? No, have I say that? Have I shared it here?
No.
Okay, so this one for me, guys, it's one where, like, because we were talking about the subconscious mind, and I was thinking, I don't think I talk about this. In my opinion, this one is one where you feel very, like, you feel like victim. I don't think I talk about it here, right?
No.
No. Okay. So to me, this is one where you feel more like in the victim mode. Okay, and this is why, because, like, if you feel like you are a victim unconsciously, okay, not consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously, okay, if you feel this person like that you're the victim, you're attracting those people that subconsciously you're attracting, right? That you are you're attracting, as an example, abuse me, the people that they will abandon you or even ignore you, So you might be like, okay, Rafael, but I don't understand. Well, like, how will I be attracting these people? Okay, so the best way how I can describe it is, do you want to share the experience, like, when we were kids with the note, or do you want me to share it?
It's like, with the kids, when you were little and you put a stick on the back of the kids, like, pick me. So it's the same example. Your subconscious mind is attracting this kind of people. It's like you have that label on your back or in your energy field.
That's correct. So if you experienced that as a child, at least in Mexico, they were doing that a lot, where they put that sticky note and then you see the other kids, like, kicking the kid have that sticky note, right? So remember, we are like a cell tower, right? We are always emitting, like, sending messages and receiving messages, okay? So perhaps subconsciously you have a note, let's say, right? That says, like, leave me or abandon me, right? So those are the things that we have subconsciously, and that's where our healing modalities help to see what's out there and to be able to release it, to transform it. And remember, if you want to know more about it, we have the links right here. Later on, I will also make a post with them, so you can go and take a look on. You can take a look at the videos. Okay.
Exactly.
So, Isiam, do you want to add something else?
Yes. Share your comments. Share with us if you feel that you have that wound, or maybe you know someone that has this wound. And stay tuned, because for our next session, because we're gonna be talking about one of the over five wounds.
Okay, perfect. So, guys, thank you once again for joining us with this exploration of the abandonment, right? And I hope that with these little examples, we were able to bring it up into the surface. So, thank you so much for being here. Remember, like Isiam said, share, subscribe on YouTube. And, like I said yesterday, like, if you share this video, if you know of someone that perhaps might have this wound and they don't know, send it to them, right? So they can bring it into their awareness. And like Isiam said, that's the first step towards healing. So with that, thank you once again, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, and have a good day.
Thank you, Siam. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you,
I'm just
Rafa.
preparing here the goodbye.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.